Hey guys, what is up? It's Trey from the Modular Men. Today I am outside of beautiful Whiteville, North Carolina, in the country a little bit. We're looking at a brand new Heartland 4, and I am so excited to show you guys this house, mainly because of the price point. The quality of finishes on this home and the price point, you are just not going to beat. If you do, let me know, please. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll explain all about it. Welcome to the Heartland 4. Welcome to another awesome house, guys. Checking out this Heartland 4 today. Some beautiful gray siding. I'd really appreciate it if you go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me and the channel get these videos out there. Super excited to show you guys this one today. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hey guys, welcome to the front of this Heartland 4. I do want to start out with letting you know this customer actually put their porch on the back. Typically, this house, when we spec it at Future Homes of Ocean Isle Beach, would come standard with a 6x18 gable porch, which would give it a lot of flair. They ended up putting their gable porch in the back, so let's go see that. I know it'll definitely have a lot more flair back here. You know, we can do porches on back and front if you want. We can do decks in the front and back, garage, whatever you want to do. But here is a standard style porch. As far as what I mean by that is you have the siding matching the home up there, all wood rails. I know the Heartland 4 also has a optional slider door. Right there, kind of where your dining room area is, you can put a slider door there. So keep that in mind. This is just such a great house for the price point. So we'll get into that inside, why that is, but really it's just the quality of these finishes you're not gonna get at this price point other places, at least from what I've seen. If you can prove me wrong, but let's go ahead and get inside and I'll tell you all about it. Welcome inside, guys. There's the Cadillac right there, right? All right, if you watch my videos, you know. Here we are in the living room. Got the inset outlet right here. In the Heartland series, you'll see that the flooring actually comes standard in all the main living areas and in the bathrooms. You've got carpet in the bedrooms, but that is an easy change. Here would be all your standard appliances. You got your range hood here. They got some tile. I don't know if tile's upgrade or not. I know this farmhouse sink is a little upgrade, but really what really matters is behind these walls, right? What you can't see. R19 installation, all 2x6 construction. You've got 12 gauge wire here instead of 14 gauge wire throughout the home, other than these cabinet lights. They're low volt. I know that's a little upgrade, but that's the kind of stuff that matters, is what you don't see, right? But let's check out these cabinets. Cabinets are what matters too. Full extension drawers, dovetail construction, soft close. I'm doing a stick-built house right now, and I'll have that video coming out soon. And I actually shout out to US Coastal Granite, doing a great job on that house for me out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And they provided the same cabinets that we actually get from this factory, which is really cool that I could do that. It made it really easy for our customer to have literally, because basically, I'll give you guys a story, but basically it was a modular, and then a neighbor got angry, even though we showed him the rendering and everything. So we built the exact same house as a stick built, because basically the neighbor threatened to sue. So got some highfalutin people around here, I guess. So yeah, we built the exact same house as a stick built. So we do some here and there. Really, I think this is the better way to do it, but we can do a stick built if you want. But I'll have that coming out on the channel soon if you have not seen it yet. I was telling somebody the other day, this house comes with so much more wood than that stick-built house does. I mean, stick-built house, we still built it overkill just because it's us. But this house has to have at least 30% more wood in it. Having to be picked up front by the crane and dragged down the road and all that kind of stuff. You know, it just does. A lot more glue too. I try to get the guys to use a lot of glue, but I know that factory uses it just ridiculous. You know, they have a glue on a hose. Absolutely ridiculous how sturdy this thing's built with the sheetrock and the flooring and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, here's your living room. I do want you to notice they actually omitted the they omitted the island here. Let's go check out the master. This home is 3-bed, 2-bath. Nice and big master bedroom. I was meeting with the customer at this house today that we're about to get started with. And Zach, if you're watching this video, you're the man. We are really appreciating how you can put a safe there. So hopefully by the time you watch this, we're moving along. So see where we're at by the time where this comes out. So yeah, guys, here we are in your master bathroom. Really cool. Got a closet there. Fiberglass shower, toilet. Fiberglass shower with the seats. So yeah, guys, if you want to hear all about pricing, I'll give you guys some information following this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. I'll put the link in. I'll put my email down below. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey guys, what is up? It's Trey from the Modular Man, and welcome to pricing, everybody's favorite part of the video. I think you guys are going to get some great value of what I'm thinking about today, whether you want to build with future homes, build with somebody else, anywhere in the country. I think it'll be something for you to think about, take home, and some good value of how to decide what builder you're going to work with and what kind of materials you're going to put in your home. So first of all, when we're talking about pricing, I think people rush to hear the price too much, in my opinion, when you really need to be talking about, okay, what is going in this home? Because you can talk about the price all you want, right? But if you don't know what you're getting for that price, what is that price worth to you? So, for example, we have like a spec sheet at our office for our different houses, and that's what I would challenge you to look at. Is what matters is the price with certain options, right? So you might have one house that it's not built as structurally as strong, has thinner wires, not as nice a flooring, not as nice a countertops, all that kind of stuff. They're saying, oh, we can do it for the same price as this house. And like, it gets on my nerves, because it's like, people say you can do it cheaper, and yeah, you can do it cheaper, but we're not going for cheap. At least I'm not going for cheap here. We're going for inexpensive. Build a nice quality home for as inexpensive as we can do it. I don't mess around with cheap. I don't want to do cheap. That ain't my thing, right? I care about quality and doing it right, nice materials. So yeah, with all that off my chest, sorry to bother you guys. Ask for spec sheets. Know what you're buying. I'm very confident that we are not going to get beat out price-wise for what we're offering. A great value for what we're offering. With all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the Heartland 4, 1,327 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. This house starts in the mid-200s with a porch. If you want to take the porch off, add options, take away options, we can help you find an exact price within that if you want to contact future homes. If you want to be in the low to mid-200s, I would tell you to go look at the Suffolk, go look at the Sutherland. You can ask us about those, but really, I think, in my opinion, the Heartland line is the bread and butter, best value you're going to be in. If you can spend the mid-200s, I would go up to it, because there's a lot of things that come standard in that house that you're not going to see in other houses. When we're talking, that's why I'm thinking about specs. If you want to go bigger, there's the Heartland 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why they do it like that, but they do. The Heartland 3, you can do, let's see, go from 13 to 1,800 square feet with a 3-bed, 2-bath configuration or 4-bed, 2-bath configuration. Great floor plan. If you want to see one of those in person, you go to Future Homes of Hampstead and check that out. That house starts in the mid 300s usually. I'm sorry, not mid. Starts in the low 300s. You might be able to get it down in the 200s depending on your options, but most people are speccing that out in the low 300s. If you want to go bigger than that, let's say you're into the Mac Daddy, go ahead and check out the Heartland Cape, the Heartland Farmhouse Cape. Awesome houses. I was building a house the other day in Pineville Shores, and they're like, "That's a modular?" I'm like, yeah, they didn't believe me. It's a sick house, guys. I would definitely recommend checking that out. There's different versions of that, just like there's the different Heartlands. The smallest version, you're going to start in the mid 300s, and it just gets bigger and fancier as you want to add options and make the house bigger, do porches, garages, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you so much. If you have questions, feel free to comment down below. I have my phone number down below if you want to call or text on that, me directly. I also have my email down there, and I will help set you guys up with a project coordinator at Future Homes, depending on where you're at. And I'm here to answer questions if you're building here in, I wish I could talk to everybody. Truthfully, I just don't have the time. But if you're building here in Southeastern North Carolina or Horry County, South Carolina, I would love to help you out. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one.